you can really, there are so many different pasta shapes, and despite what people think, they all taste different.
They are.
So it's
They do.
every penne is a different food than spaghetti
there's
to me.
different meaning.
It's so like, I just need to get that out of the way before I now ask you really deep questions, and it's going to get really weird.
It's all
No,
good.
it's not going to be weird. It's going to be
Unless
delightful.
I make it weird.
We might start crying. I can't wait. So I constantly think about your childhood being your friend.
You do?
Which is like really weird.
Whoa, okay.
I don't know. I got into the public eye at like 16, and not even nearly to the scale that you have experienced. And I had such a profound like level of challenge with it. Like, it was so hard, and I'm just now sort of figuring it out and getting to a place where like I'm able to manage the psychological impact.
But that's a blessing that you've gotten there as well.
I don't even know, and I still don't have it figured out, but like, I think about if it would have happened to me younger and how that would have impacted me. And I'm like, I can't tell, like, would you say that it's made you sort of immune in some ways? I know that the answer is no, but maybe in some ways, yes. Has it made you immune in some ways? Do you feel like you have a thicker skin because of it? Has it maybe had the opposite impact and made you more vulnerable in some ways? Like, how do you think that has impacted your mental state throughout the years?
I think it's like a little bit of everything almost. Like, it has made me tougher, but it also has made me a little bit more vulnerable, or maybe a little sensitive to certain things. But I think also, like, there is no comparison in like how it happened to you and how it happened to me. But I think that it was like different times also, because you think about like when our show started, there wasn't Instagram,
That's true.
there wasn't social media like it is today. So I think that it was just a little different. It almost felt like, I've thought about it before, where like it's a little Hannah Montana-y in the way of like I didn't have a disguise, or I didn't have like a physical shift. But I think that there was a sense, and I say Kylie and I because she's not only my sister, but we're so close in age, and I very thankfully got to do it with like a partner, you know what I mean? And we went to school. Like, we went to school as long as we could. I started homeschool 11 and 12. I did homeschool 11th and 12th grade. But up until then, I did, regular school. So even though we had a TV show at home, we were going to regular school all day and had our friends that we had from before the show started. So I owe a lot of, like, I think, the ease to it, which it wasn't always easy, but it did feel kind of normal just because we were in school for so long, and we did have our group of friends, and we lived as much of like a normal life as I think was possible. And I'm like so grateful for that, because I do feel like, although there were definitely struggles, especially when we got a little bit older and people started to like kind of care about me and Kylie's life more than when we were like, I was 10, I think, when the show started. So it took a few years till people started to like invest maybe and like into our lives and whatever, and things started to shift. But I think another thing that we really had that was really something I'm grateful for is it kind of grew as we got older. So it was a little bit, I want to say, gradual.